I won't use a number, and I'm here to tell you what Divekick is and why you should play it.
This from above. Round 1, Divekick.
Failure is beneath shoals.
Divekick is a fighting game that only uses 2 buttons. You can't walk back and forth, there's no such thing as a combo, and you can only get hit once per round. That sounds like a rather boring experience on paper, but the dev team was made up entirely of people who play fighting games at competitive levels. They understand what makes fighting games enjoyable to play, and they capture it perfectly in Divekick. One button dives, or jumps, and the other button kicks. Every character jumps and kicks in different ways, different speeds, different angles, some can double jump, and so on. If you kick while you're on the ground, you do an evasive backwards jump. If you get kicked in the head, you're a bit slower and your jump is a bit lower for a bit at the start of the next round. Each character also has 2 special moves. The special bar goes up when you kick. Which move you activate is based on whether you're on the ground or in the air when you press both of the buttons. They all have varying costs, which serves to balance out the character. You also choose a gem at the start of each match that raises either your jumping speed and height, kicking speed and length, or the rate at which your special meter fills. This small group of mechanics is easy enough to learn that casual fighting game fans can get into it, but crafted so perfectly that higher level play, or just 2 idiots getting continually lucky, can be very entertaining to watch.
Round 1, Divekick. Headshot. Round 2, Divekick. Double kill.
What?
Round 3, Divekick. Headshot. Round 4, Divekick. Hurry up!
Not the flashy thing!
Now, there is a story. Every character has a backstory, rival, and ending. These stories can be decently funny and referential, but beyond providing an easy way to get a feel for all the characters, they won't hold your attention for very long. As with most fighting games, the majority of your time will be spent on the multiplayer. Matches are quick and constantly tense thanks to the fact that one hit means the end of a round. Even at their longest, matches won't take more than like a minute and a half. This makes it the perfect game to play when you have a bunch of impatient people crowded into a room. This game is absolutely stuffed with references. The designs, kicks, and specials of the characters are all based on characters from other games, so fighting game enthusiasts will probably get a kick out of that, though some of the inspirations are more apparent than others. Victory quotes, in-fight lines, loading tips, and characters are generally in-jokes based on the competitive fighting game community, so if you're into that, you'll probably get a kick out of them. Some are funny without context, so you won't feel completely left out if you're not in the know. Also, Johnny fucking Gat from Saints Row is a playable character. My only real complaint with the game is that the character roster feels somewhat small, but the always intense gameplay, meticulous balance, and masterful design more than make up for it.
This from above. Round 1, Divekick.
Understand? Too few variables.
Round 2, Divekick. Round 3, Divekick.
Not the flashy thing.
Round 4, Divekick.
Damn.
5 golden letters. Round 5, Divekick. Round 6, Divekick.
Understand?
Round 7, Divekick.
No.
Round 8, Divekick.
Velocity. K-bomb. Sure.
Dive.
Divekick is available for download on PS3, PS Vita, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. That said, if you have suggestions for any future videos, questions about this game, or anything else you want to talk about, feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you want to find out about some other cool shows and games in the future, you can subscribe. This has been I Won't Use a Number, keep loving what you love, and I'll see you next week with Far Cry 3. Probably.